Go. There it is. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things at Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino, guys. How are you all doing? Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, our men and women in the military, and, of course, all our veterans who fought for our country. It's a great Tuesday. Carol is in the house. Carol, where are you at today?
In Joliet. In Joliet in the conference room. I feel like the game Clue in Joliet in the conference room with a knife. I don't know, whatever.
With a hammer. Yeah, with a hammer. Yep. Yeah. All right. So we got a Twisted Tuesday. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go to work. I like that Clue. Great game. Great game. All right, we got it. Let's go. Let's see if this thing kicks in. Oh, there it is. Seventh Heaven, Richie, great one from Seventh Heaven who made that video, that intro for me. Thank you, Richie, very much. We'll see Richie tomorrow night at the Seventh Heaven party. I'm excited about that. Anyway, today we're here. It is called Twisted Tuesday with Carol Brandolino. Carol, wow, what's going on your end?
Okay, exciting? I'm going to start off real quick with, well, there's some exciting stuff. I have a couple of funny stories that happened this weekend to me in my running around with Gina, but I'll save that for a minute. But I want to start this off with 3 memes that I relate to. And let's see, we're going to start out with this one. I feel like I'm in season 5 of my life and the writers are just making ridiculous shit happen to keep it interesting. Yes, I relate. Okay, that's one. Okay. This one I related to on so many levels because I am an excuse maker for people that really shouldn't have excuses made for them. It says, don't make excuses for horrible people. You can't put a flower in an asshole and call it a vase. Okay. That's the best one I think I've ever heard.
That's a classic. That is a good one. That is a good one.
And then the other one is, I'm trying to read, but without my glasses because I look better to myself without glasses. So I'm just going to stare at myself without my readers on. How do you sleep at night knowing people don't like you? It says with no underwear in case they want to kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. Yeah, I said the same one 2 weeks ago. I love that one. It's a great one.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
It's interesting in life when you do, and it's not only if you're like an entertainer or someone could be, or you're whatever it is. There's always some things. There's always something out there that's always, you're never going to please everybody, no matter what you do. And I've learned that.
Of course.
I've learned that many years. I know people that actually still come and see my shows that really don't like me, but they just come because maybe that's happening for that time, for that day, or that night, or whatever it is. And it is what it is. It's just part of life. Yeah.
Right. It's okay. It's all right.
We all go through that, folks. Yeah, and we all go through that. So it is. It is what it is, guys. It's there is something here that will always give you the best deals, and that, of course, is our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. And they just got hooked up with, thank you, Raffaello, for being part of St. Jude's benefit this year. The great Ace Hardware. Save 20%. Yeah, that's great when they did that. Save 20% on select Craftsman power tools. Buy 2-pack of select Milwaukee M18 batteries. Receive a select M18 tool for free. And it's a $249 value. And don't forget 25% off coupon with any regular priced item or $12.50 off any $50, and save up to $230 on select Tangier wood pellet grills. that grills that go for the grills that they're selling over there, folks. And of course, when you're talking about grilling, you're talking about grill your ace off with our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right. It is Tuesday, the 15th. And it's
oh boy. I think you're frozen, or I can't hear you. Well, here we are again. There you are. All right.
See what happens. Oh, there you go. Now we're back. Oh, well, it's always an adventure on this laptop. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, like I said, the golfers golf all day. There's like 50 guys. They're all golfing, and then they come for a dinner, and then they have me perform there. Why? I don't know, but that's tonight, the Butterfield Country Club. Okay. Tomorrow we're outside of Pronto's. Nice outside patio. Beautiful place in Glendale Heights. Saturday, we're outside beer garden. Thursday, outside beer garden at Moretti's at Edison Park. A nice big beer garden. Very cool. Friday's Prime, Chicago Prime with Double T. And Saturday, we're returning to Bellagio in Roselle Band. So that's going to be Saturday. All right. You want to hear something funny, Carol? Or anybody that's actually, let's see who's listening. If this thing can, everything is so much on delay now. I know there's people watching, but I just can't.
Yeah.
Nothing up. Oh, here you go. Rob Provenzano. There's Jeff. Yeah, we were froze for a while. Thank you. Yes, I'm frozen. We weren't frozen. Now we're here. Joanne, great seeing you on Friday. Hope you're doing well. Pina, Ryan, Jeff, everything is just frozen. Anyway, put it this way. You have to think about this a while to kind of understand it. 2020 was January 1st, 2020 was 2020 days today. Does that make any sense to you? Again, we're getting.
Yeah, I guess so. If they counted it out. Hey, yeah. Man. Hi, Joanne. I met Joanne Thursday night at Supaloo. We danced a lot.
There's Joanne.
So she was wonderful. A lot of fun. She's a
Thursday.
Else,
she's a sweet.
She can party. Yes,
she knows how to party.
She kept me going the whole night. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Joanne and her crew, they do a great job. I see it. I've known her for a long time. Yeah, correct, Joanne. I'll be at Pronto's on Wednesday. Yes, Joanne, correct. Not tonight, Wednesday. Correct. So here you go. All right, we're not frozen anymore, Ryan. Lilia, okay. Anyway, so what else we got here? Oh, my God. Dave Antonelli, if you're watching tomorrow, my buddy Dave is getting his hip replaced. Do you know anybody that's got their hip replaced? I heard that's not that good, is it?
I did hear. I know a couple people that have, and you know what? I think it just has to do with the person, because some people have a much easier time with the recovery than others. Weight has a lot to do with it sometimes, just if you're in shape or not. Everybody's so different, you know. So I wish him the best and a speedy recovery too, you know. No matter what, it's surgery, so it's going to be difficult.
Exactly. Yes, and it's not a bad surgery. Derek, how you doing? Amy, we'll see you, man. With December. I can't wait to get out to Indianapolis in December. What else we got? Guys, I don't know if you guys remember Live Aid, but July 13th, 1985, Live Aid appeared on, 85. I just graduated high school in 84. So I graduated high school in 81, excuse me. So that was 4 years later. Carol, how old were you in 81?
Like 10. No, hold on, 73. Yeah, like 9. I was born in 73.
9,
so
7. I don't know if you remember Live Aid.
I do.
It came on MTV and Bob Geldof. You remember if Geldof put this together for all the British acts, and they played for and all the food. I mean, they played for like I don't know 7 countries and 7 continents all at the same time with different bands and Queen and all the great bands, and all the money went to help the kids in Africa, and then later on, of course, Band-Aid did it with We Are the World and all that. They did it here in the United States, but that. Yeah, 40 years ago, Live Aid was pretty cool, actually. How about it, man? Today is also National Appreciation for Short Girls. Today is National Appreciation for Short Girls. So I don't know. It's considered short.
That was my next question. I think I fall slightly in that. I mean, I think I'm 5'5", 5'6", maybe. About 5'6". I think that's pretty average for a woman. I think 5'1" is probably considered short, right? 5'1", 5'2".
5'1", yeah. 5'2" is short. So under 5, then you're a midget or a dwarf.
Kind of, sort of. I mean, if you're an adult,
people, whatever you call them now.
Sure, little midget, maybe something like that.
A little bit. Now, there is something, guys, that they showed on Instagram. Now, you know, sometimes a lot of this shit is bullshit, what they show. Boyd, Emil, how are you doing? Albert, Lilia, welcome, guys. All right. All right. For you people that got vaccinated, if anybody here got vaccinated, supposedly, do you remember where you got the shot? Okay. You're supposed to, whatever, if you remember where you got the shot, stainless steel fork that you eat with, and you put it on the spot, the vaccination, and that fork should stick to your arm like a magnet.
What? Okay.
Supposedly, this was on Instagram. I didn't get it, so I can't try it myself. But anybody that did try it, where you got the shot, say this is the fork, and this is where you got the shot, right? And you gotta go like this. You can't do it on your clothes. And if you took it, you're supposed to put the fork like this, and it's supposed to stay like a magnet.
That's scary.
Now, that's what it showed on Instagram. That is really scary if that's the case.
Yeah, if that's the case.
I didn't try it. You guys might, whoever did take it, take the whatever it is, but try this at home and see. Really make you wonder what the hell. Dennis, so I understand. So anybody who might have got a shot. Interesting. This is Ocean Spitler big things. Halloween, and I'm going to tell you why. Because 2025 falls on Friday, and the last time it did this was 66 years ago. Now you like Halloween, you said, right? Did you said you like?
I love Halloween.
Yeah,
I do. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, my life is kind of like, I don't need a haunted house or something and shit to start jumping out at me. It's daily. I walk out there. It's like, what's going to fucking hit me today? Like it's always there's something going on every day. So, I'm good, but I do love Halloween. It's fun to trick or treat and get dressed up. And maybe this year I'll get dressed up. We'll see. I haven't done that in a while. So that'll be exciting.
I'm always working, but if I'm not working, I will be working this year. Obviously, it's Friday. But if I'm not working and they come to the kids, I wear a mask or something. When the kids come to the house and I give them the candy, I'm the one that does that. Nobody wants to do that, so I do that. It does not work with a plastic fork. It does not work with a plastic fork. It has to be a steel fork or a stainless steel fork. So there you go, boy. Don't try it with a plastic fork. Anyway, so interesting. Yeah. Boy.
So listen, I have a story. So when we were going on Sunday, we went to the feast, right? At Taverna on Division. It was great party. They had a wonderful buffet. They had 2 great DJs, and we had a lot of fun. Gina and I went, well, on our way there, this is what happens. The drive was a little longer than normal. I don't know why there was traffic, but I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and I was driving Gina's car. And I was like, Gina, I'm at the point right now where I think I need to see if you have leather seats or not, because I thought it was going to be over. Like, I was sweating. I thought I was going to pee my pants. And I'm trying my hardest to get to any place that has a bathroom. And of course, every single place I went into, no key, no, it's down the hall, down the block. I said, what bathroom do you use here? I have to use it or I'm going to pee in my pants. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. I can't do this anymore. So anyway, finally found one, went to the bathroom. We get to the place that we're going to Taverna, and I forgot to put my bra on. Okay, it's like a strapless bra for the outfit I was wearing. Now it was in the car. I brought it with me, okay, because I was always rushing.
Right.
So I'm sitting in the car on the corner of where Taverna is, like down a side street, and I'm in the driver's seat trying to like hide and pull my outfit like down off my shoulders to put this strapless bra on. I put it on, right? Thought I put it on, right? I go to take off the seatbelt to get out of the car. I try to get out. It locks me in because my bra I put over the fucking seatbelt. So I was so stuck. Gina's like, what did you do? She goes, I go, get it off of me. I was so aggravated. I go, get it off. Why am I stuck right now? And she's like, she's like, no, I'm going to pee in my pants. She's like, I said, why don't we put a damn GoPro in this car? Because the adventures we have in that vehicle. So she had to take it off. This is on a side street. People are walking all over the place. I didn't even care at that point. I'm like, you know what? I'm just a walking clusterfuck is what it is. I'm a walking hot mess, but it was funny. So that was that. That's the story of my life. It's always
it's an adventure. See,
it's an adventure.
One thing you guys will always remember, you'll always have memories, and a lot of when funny things happen, it's funny. It happens to all of us.
Funny.
I went fishing and I almost fell in the water. I went fishing 2 days ago and I almost fell in the water. You fall straight in. It's funny. I mean, it would be not funny really, but stuff happens. It is. First
but yeah, that's why you need video cameras. That's the stuff we need to be recording is the problem. Those things that happen every day.
Follow us around with a camera. Yeah, right. Just to find out if you just forget something or do something or fall into something or bump into something.
Yep.
I agree with you 100%. I agree. Yeah. Interesting. Also, we were saying, going back on stuff that happened years ago, July 13th, 1977, it was the blackout in New York. And I think it was like 30 4 or 5 off. It was giant. It was chaos. And I think they had the Son of Sam, the serial killer, was loose while the whole town, I mean, the whole city. So it was 1977, the blackout of New York. A little crazy as it was. Couple other just crazy little things here. A teacher, 31 years as a teacher. She gives up her job, quits her job after 31 years, Carol, to go work at Costco. And you know that she's making 50% more of her income than when she was making when she was a teacher.
Wow. That's...
Why, in your opinion, why do you think, in your opinion, anybody else that's watching, why do you think a lot of teachers do not make enough a good salary? I mean, I never understood that.
In my opinion, and because now I see a little differently, and I see how grants work, because I get paid. I oversee a federal grant. I get paid through that grant. So as of right now, what's going on with me is because of all the arguing from the government in Illinois. Okay. My last paycheck could be August 31st. Like right now, the grant that should have been released for the fiscal year of 2026 for education And anybody that's in education knows what's going on right now because their, livelihoods depend on it. But so this is what I think. I think because public schools are funded by the government, right? And the, your state level funding, I think truly it might depend on how much whoever is deciding how much these teachers are getting paid. It's through grants typically. And if people are real greedy in certain districts or whatever, I don't know how it works 100%, but I will say I've seen a lot. And too much of that money is going to other things that it shouldn't be going to, or maybe the higher ups, and the teachers are getting screwed. And I think they're done. They're sick of it. And they do so much of the work. The stress is on them. They're with the kids. They have the most important job, I think. They're dealing with kids every day. And now what? They have to learn how to be a protector, security, therapist. Come on, parent. I mean, this is all on teachers. It's not okay. It's not okay. And I think that's why they're getting screwed, is because of federal funding, but not because of the federal part of it. It's because who's deciding who's getting paid what out of these grants. Like I said, I get paid out of a grant, okay, that I oversee.
No, but I'm wondering, so does the principals at those schools get paid from the grants too?
I think a lot of them absolutely do. Yeah, so it's all funded. So much of it is funded. They have title funding, Title I, title this. There's many different types of title funding, and certain title funding goes to different types of things. It's allocated to different types of things. Again, I can't speak to that 100%, but I do know they get paid from grant money. And I think the money is going to the wrong people, or whoever's deciding who that money is going to. It could be the school board, the superintendents. Sometimes this is why you have to vote. You have to vote for the school board. It's so important. I've never realized that until the last few years of my life, where I work, and also just how things were going with my son in school. You have to vote for the school boards in and around your, in your community, on your district. It's really important.
Yeah, it makes sense because and now that she quit her job after 31 years, goes to working at Costco now. 50 working at Costco, and good for her. God bless, but it's got to be a tough. Some of the teachers are probably teaching. I mean, they're teachers, I understand, but there's also teachers now that some of them take initiative of themselves and start to talk their personal feelings to the students sometimes, and I think that's a no-no, and I think it's screwing up a lot of the younger generation. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but I agree. Right? I think it's a little crazy. Let's get some other stuff here. Walmart. This is weird. We heard about all the recalls, right? Food, everything that's getting recalled. 850,000 water bottles at Walmart have been recalled. Now, a lot of people I know buy water at Walmart and so 850,000 water bottles recalled. 2 people became blind from drinking what was ever in this. Now they're saying it's a brand called Ozark water, Ozark brand. Okay. Somewhere in that brand. I don't think I've had Ozark. I don't know what it is, but it's sold at Walmart. 800,000 people, and 2 people went blind. They were drinking it, but for them to call that whole thing, I mean, it's just happening over and over again. It is scary. It is shopping these days. Yeah. I mean, right? We talked about this before.
It is.
What's up?
Last week I was at Walmart. I was at Walmart last week, and I was getting my, whatever I get from there. And I was trying to, how you'd have to do the self-checkout because there's no people there anymore that do it. There's one lane of a person there checking you out. But anyway, I was doing it. And this one item, it was these little mashed potato bites. It looks like a double baked potato, but without the skin. And I know my daughter loves that, mashed potatoes, double baked potatoes. I kept trying to ring it up, and it kept bringing the lady over to me. And I'm like, why is this doing this? It's not alcohol. It's not an age appropriate thing. She said, oh, it must be recalled. It wouldn't let me ring it up, which was a good thing. And that's what was happening. It wouldn't ring it up, and it called a person over, and it said no sale. So she said it could be that it's recalled. So that, I mean, that was a good thing, I think, to have in place, for safety purposes, but I almost bought it.
You know what? You never know. And Boyd, you are right. It is my end. Whatever the problem we're having, it is my end. And it's because my studio. For me to have to move a different part of the house, this whole studio, everything in back, I don't think we can move. So that's why we're still having the problems. And we've had people over here. I don't know how many times the internet people have been here. And it's one thing after another after another. It's a pain in the ass. But it's only up here. It's not really anywhere else in the house. So it's got to be this room. Why wouldn't they just take it off the shelf instead of not letting you take it off the shelf, Richard? It makes sense. Once that happens, well, obviously they recall it, so they know who bought it. How do they know? They can't go back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's little nuts. What else we got here? Chicago Cub fans.
Do you have any scars?
Mark Gray. Who?
Do you have scars?
What
I'm
happened?
Sorry, because of the delay. I feel like I'm talking over you because of the delay. But I was reading something about scars, having scars on your body from whatever, whether it be injury or surgeries or something like that.
Yeah.
And people were saying how, these sort of things, everybody's different, but people will go to lengths to hide these scars. Whether they purchase things or have another surgery to get rid of it. I have scars, but I'll be honest with you, they don't bother me. I never cared much about them. I kind of have them from different surgeries, mostly, not injuries, but I don't care.
I think
it's a good thing.
I told people that I know. Yeah, I agree. I told people that have scars, it gives you a little bit of character. It gives you character, shows that you've been through stuff. Now, the only thing that I got in my body is this finger, as you can see. Look at the finger.
What happened? I don't even know. I know you've told the story, but I don't remember.
Yes, it's a fight. It was a bad fight. Anyway, but anyway, that's it. Look, I mean, it looks, when I point, I see people sometimes you're cool and you want to point at a picture. When I point, I look like that. like a hook. Yeah, like a hook. So yeah, there you go. But nothing wrong with scars. I told that to even my friend, man. It shows character on a man or a woman. That's part of life, man. You can't. The natural shit is important as much as you can. I heard somebody punched you in the nose. No, I never got punched in the nose, but my hand, boy, my hand. There you go. And Sam, thank you for that. It's not the water; it's the water bottle is the issue. The top blows up with the pressure from soda. 2 people got hit in the eye. Oh, that was one, but 2 people got blind also. Whatever the hell they were, probably something might in it. But thank you, Sam, for telling me that too. And so interesting stuff about that. Okay, here's a question for you, Carol. You're in an elevator. You're in an elevator. Oprah Winfrey walks in.
Can I get a car? Because mine's taking a shit. I don't know. Oh, God. I don't even know.
Could you say anything to her?
Can you hear me?
Oprah walks into the elevator.
I said.
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, I said, can I get a car? I said, can I get a car? Because mine's going to take a shit any day now. Or I have to really think about what question I'd like to ask her, because there's so many that come to mind. Oh God, I would keep her there for days, probably. I don't know what I'd ask her. How about
I would say, when are you finally going to come out of the closet, you and Gail, and just be honest with people instead of lying to everybody? That's what I would say. I don't care what anybody does, but when they lie about it, that really irks me.
Right.
I mean, it's 2020 anymore. Back in the day, you couldn't tell somebody if you were gay or whatever it was, because back in the day, it would hurt the sponsors or the producers or the people, their reputations. 2025, there's nothing. There's bars now. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Were I never cared for her.
I liked early Oprah, like right in the beginning. She was like an underdog. You know what I mean? And it was nice to see somebody doing well that had been through so much, and she succeeded, and she went through a lot of shit getting to where she was. That I respect. I respect that a lot. But I think it's like a typical thing of just kind of letting things get to your head. And she let it get to her head. And when that happens, I'm just done with people. I don't respect them anymore. You gotta be the same way going up as you are going down. That's what they say. Be kind always to everybody. I don't like her. I think she's disingenuous.
Coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he went. Okay. All right. There you are. Poof. You're gone. You're like
this.
David Copperfield. You're like David.
This is nuts. Every 5 minutes, the whole screen keeps turning around.
When that happens,
yeah, it's like we're doing a gag on the show.
Right.
Man. Oof, surprise.
I always have something written. I always have something written down that I'm going to tell
Chicago Cub fans, Mark Grace. Congratulations, Mark Grace, into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Go ahead.
Oh, I just said I always have something written down just in case like this happens, because my very first show with you ever, when we first did the podcast, I remember I was at my house for the first show. I was kind of nervous, obviously, and you went away. This happened, and it went. And Nanette just so happened, of course, she got a screenshot picture of the look on my face when it happened, and I was like I was horrified, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I got to talk now, which I really don't have a problem doing at all, obviously. But I now write things down in case Tony disappears. I have to have stuff written down that I'm going to talk about, because I need to keep people occupied until you come back.
You got something going. Yeah. Or when I was on the water pill, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. It's like, so you never know. Hoping to come see you tomorrow. Well, Marion, I hope you're doing well. Do you really believe that she was I don't know. Do you, Boyd's asked, do you really believe she was demonized? I don't know. Do you believe in that? Oprah, I think something changed in her, right?
Oh,
Oprah, I do too.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a possibility. I do believe in that. I do believe that. I think somebody's trying to do that to me. I think that I need an exorcism, because I'm fighting them off left and right. But what I'm saying is I believe in that. Yeah, and maybe she was. I think she became just part of a very evil crew. Mm-hmm.
I believe so too.
Yep, I do.
Yeah, Santic, all that bullshit. I believe that money up there. Get that money up there, and you've got everything you want in the world. What else is going to excite me? So what else? You can't buy another car. You can't buy another house. You can't travel all over the world. You can't do this. You can't do that. I don't know, man. So it's pretty sick. I was talking yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. We went some day drinking yesterday, me and Laura. We went to my buddy Bella Napoli. We don't get out too often, me and my wife. You guys know that. I talk about all the time that we don't get together too often. But when we do, we went to Bella Napoli. My good buddy Dave Calderone is a bartender there during the day. And we had a few cocktails, which is kind of cool. But the story I was trying to say is the lemons. Now, you used to be a bartender, Carol, the lemons you drink, and someone said you want lemon or fruit on the side, whatever it is. They say that the lemon they put on your drink is more dirtier water. It's supposed to be filthy. And why is that? Because kept by the bar. Why do you think? Is that true in your opinion?
Yeah, I could see that, because it's gone through so many hands. Oh, listen, and wherever they're kept, that really depends. Where they're kept too. If they're in near a floor in a box, they're always usually in cardboard boxes, in a freezer. So there's contaminants everywhere from other types of foods too. But then hands and people cutting them, and then Oh God, this grosses me out. But you see certain things, you don't know where people's hands are. Some bartenders, like, you got to be real careful, or whoever's been handling them, all those germs are on the peel. So you don't cut the peel off. The peel is still on there, and you squeeze. Listen, squeeze it if you want. Don't put the lemon in there. So if I squeeze, I don't put the fruit in the drink at all, because you don't know who's touch it. And then if you drop it on the ground, and some I've seen it happen where they'll pick it up and just put it back in.
And put it right back in the drink.
Right. Yeah.
It's mind-boggling to me. And it was just like I said, when it comes to people, when I go to the bathroom and I watch this, I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, and I see guys go to the bathroom and they walk out the door and they do not wash their hands. And that is something that fucking drives me bananas, because there has been times, and a lot of people would tell you, I went over the mic and I pointed the people out in the audience saying that this person didn't wash his hands and this person did. I just don't give a shit. There's no reason why you cannot wash your hands. I mean, come on. And when I worked at Jilly's once, and it was the man inside the bathroom that handed out the towels and stuff. And then there was one for the women too. And they said the women's bathrooms were even more dirtier than the men's bathrooms.
Mm-hmm. I kind of believe that. Because they leave they don't care. Maybe they go in there and they're just so drunk. Maybe that's why they don't care, but they leave stuff all over the place, on the floor, pee on the seats. Listen, you know what the problem is? Women, okay, stop doing this. Don't hover over the seat. Like, put toilet paper down on the seat and sit. Because when you hover and you're drinking, listen, we've all been there. You're like hovering and you're swaying and you pee on the seat. At least wipe it off. It's so disgusting and so rude. Like, that just grosses me out. But women's bathrooms sometimes are nasty. Like, nasty.
Yeah, but I mean, you just have to. I mean, it doesn't take. You wash your hands after you get out of the bathroom. I mean, it's just normal. Right. We've been taught that as kids. It's just crazy. Right. Nuts as it is. All right, Las Vegas, Nevada. Mm-hmm. To me, overrated. Not a lot of fun. Not, at least when I played there, it was cool. Mm-hmm. Now things. Anyway. Bottled water. Carol, are you ready for this? $20 for a bottle of water at those high end on the strip in Las Vegas. $26.
No way. Never. I wouldn't do it.
Again.
I wouldn't do it. I'd go drink out of a swimming pool before I paid $26 for a bottle of water. No way.
Is that crazy? I mean, it's just nuts to me.
Yeah, no way in hell would I do that. I would steal somebody else's water. I would steal somebody else's water if I had to. Oh, there you are.
There you go.
See you.
Yeah, but you know what, Carol? If you're gambling, I guess they give you water to the lounge and just get a drink. 20. It's crazy.
Yes. No way.
And there's out there that remember the game Uno?
Yes.
Oh, they're going to make that a table game in Las Vegas. On the table, they're going to do Uno, so that should be interesting.
If they add Uno, oh, there I am. Okay, so if they add Uno,
All right.
Listen, if they add Uno to the table games in Las Vegas, I'm bringing my daughter there because she will kick shit out of anybody. She is such a strategic player. We've gotten into arguments of playing this game. She's so strategic and good. I'm going to have to get her into Vegas and do Uno. They're going to have to make it under 21 table because Mama needs some new pair of shoes and a new house. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to make it a table game. That should be interesting to see what happens. I think that game. I'm afraid to touch anything right now. Mary Grievous's real estate company. Meet Mary, folks. There it is. Don't just call me and ready when you buy or sell. Contact me. You're considering buying or selling. She's your forever agent. M. Grievous at StarkRE.com. That's Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Give her a call at 630-688-1725. And also, ladies and gentlemen, she's also in charge of NTD Vacations, which is going to be the Chicago Music Cruise 2026. And I'm excited about that. January 17th to January 25, 2026, 7-night Western Caribbean cruise, Miami, Honduras, Cozumel, Antonio Ocean, 630-1725. With so, and real fast, folks. Also, it's the weather for JRC Ace Hardware Weather. Hardware store of go, and that is today. Buy local. 15th. All right. So, Carol, there's so much other. I mean, there's so many crazy stories, and we're talking about one that just irks me. We're going to be in Ohio, actually. August 8th, 9th, and 10th. It's a 3-day Italian fest, so it's a 7.5-hour drive road trip. So we're excited about that. But anyway, Ohio mayor tells the entire school board to resign or face child pornography charges after teachers have gave children writing prompts to write a sex scene you wouldn't show your mom. Now, this is the teachers telling the kids to write something, a sex scene that you wouldn't show her mom. And the mayor of Ohio is going to suspend or resign. I mean, the whole class. I mean, all the teachers. Is this crazy? There was pictures of 5 or 6 teachers.
Well, whoever did this.
6 teachers they have on this post. 4 men and 1 woman. I mean, this story's come up all the time, Carol. It's mind-boggling to me that how can this be happening? And our kids are they? I get it. I just understand it. It's sad. It's sad, and it's some of the younger kids that they think it's normal when they're doing shit like that. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think this is why I think a lot of people are going to go more and more toward homeschooling for sure. So many people that I've talked to, and I see it in these mom groups that I'm on Facebook, like moms of Joliet or moms of Shorewood or moms of, Plainfield, whatever. These women post so many things. Actually, one of the segments I want to do when I start my podcast stuff, I'm finally at 100 followers where I could go live, but I want to talk about the anonymous posts that women put, the anonymous posts that people put on there. It's sad that it has to be anonymous, but the things that they're going through and the things that their kids are going through in school and they're not getting help with it, or the things that they're going through in divorces or domestic violence cases, these women put this stuff up there like crying for help, but they can't put their name on there. I want to like read these things, and maybe I do have a friend that's a therapist. She's a licensed psychologist. I want to have her on there to like maybe answer some questions for people or get them some help, because I'm telling you, kids are screwed. And then parents are going to be screwed, because no matter what you're doing at home, you're working, you're trying to get things done, but you have to go to work. You have to leave who are you going to leave your kids at home with to do homeschooling? How? What are they going to do? Like, I'm very worried for people that have younger kids. I mean, mine are young to a point.
The younger kids, or they end up going to where you teach them at home, like they did during 2020, during the flu, during the pandemic, or during whatever you call it.
Yeah, but a lot of schools don't offer
like that. And no,
they don't offer that now. Now that COVID's done, they don't offer the online. I would love that, because at least they got a teacher there talking and the classmates on Zoom. I would love that. My daughter's already telling me. in person.
Yeah. Okay. In person. See what I mean? Take a home class. Yep. I mean, you thank God they have some option, because I don't know, man. It's got to be completely crazy out there. Yesterday, if you're watching Ocean's Pit, folks, I was doing a lot of stuff about signs and what kind of signs you are, and it tells you what kind of person you are. This is, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is interesting. This is why the signs are single.
Oh.
Why the people signs are single. So here you go. If you're a Pisces, stuck on someone unavailable. Aquarius, just isn't interested in anyone. Capricorn is afraid of being hurt. Sagittarius, their mom said no. Scorpio thinks that they're too weird. Libra, too shy to make serious move. Virgo has a certain type. That's Virgo.
That's me.
Leo, Leo says rushes things is Leo. Cancer, stuck on their ex. Gemini, terribly high standards. Taurus, too picky. And Aries never learns from their mistakes. And these are why people are single, according to their signs, of course. But there's a lot of people that believe in a lot of these signs things. Again, it was like, here, most flirty female zodiac signs ranked. Here, put it this way. The less flirty ones are on a separate topic. It says Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Cancer. Those are less flirty. The ones who are flirty, Aquarius, unpredictable, intriguing, flirts with the mind first. Aries, direct and daring, makes the first move with no hesitation. Sagittarius, fun, adventurous, always teasing with a smile. Leo, bold and majestic, loves afternoon and knows how to loves attention and knows how to get it. Libra, charming and elegant, flirts even without trying. And Gemini, first queen, witty, playful, and loves the thrill of.
Well, I'm a Virgo. So the first one, the second one for me is true. I'm not a real flirty person. I don't do that. I mean, I can a little bit, but I'm not overly flirty. I don't like that. It's just not who I am. I definitely do have a type, I think. And I think it's going to end up making things very, very difficult for me. Did you have a type? Did you have a type when you were like dating and marrying? Did you have a type?
It's different. I mean, it's like, you have the personality, you have to have the looks, you have to have the gift of gab, you have to have some stuff like that, the heart and the soul. But and we talk this a lot when you talk people in relationship. Sometimes when you meet that first person, the man or woman, whatever it is, the first 6 months they say is your representative. So you're always going to be on the best behavior and best everything for the first 6 months.
On the surface.
Then once everything's going, the 6 months, then whatever it is. Now I don't know. Yeah, that's true on some things, but it makes a lot of sense. Kathy Lazara, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So okay. How old are the kids? Richard says, Sal, hey, Deutz is in the house. I have not seen my buddy Sal in a long time. Carol, what do you got? You got anything interesting on your end?
Well, you know what? I do want to take a minute because it's important. I want to seriously, honestly, genuinely thank God because my daughter's been going through some serious headaches and dizziness, and it's been going on for a long enough time. So she's been begging me to please, let's try and, figure it out. So I couldn't get her in for an MRI quickly enough. So they did do a stat order for her because I do have a history, which my daughter knows about, unfortunately, but we talk about these things. My cousin passed away when she was 16 of a brain aneurysm while she was driving. And then my aunt died of an aneurysm. I know aneurysms, but they are hereditary too. And I know they can happen to just anyone at any time. But my daughter is she's anxious. She's a little obsessive with certain things, and she gets very scared. So every day she's thinking, Mom, like, I'm going to have what if this happens? I'm going to have an what if this happens? So anyway, we got her in right away. Finally, yesterday she had a CT scan, and it came back normal. I got the news this morning. So I was very, very, very grateful because nothing else matters. If the health isn't there, it just does, it just makes you kind of check yourself again. I think God's been doing this to me a little bit because things are so fucked up in my life right now, is that, check yourself a little bit and know that it could be worse. Like, because I usually do think like that. That's who I am. I always say it could be worse, and I get the perspective going. But some days it's hard, you're just like, what's the point of all of it? And then when you face, serious health stuff like that with your kids, no less, I was like, I don't give a shit if I live in a cardboard box. I'll do what I got to do to make it. I want my kids to be with me and healthy. So that made me very, very happy, but it was a very emotional couple days. It drains you. You know what I mean? So I think they're just going to give her some medication for migraines, maybe right now, and headache. I think she has a lot of tension in her neck and shoulders. That's been just so much, the kids have been going through. So she'll get some physical therapy which I need too, for my neck and my shoulders. Let's just get that started. I told Gina I'm a massage whore, and I will admit to that. And I will just say, yes, I am. Meaning I will ask the most toothless, I don't care what kind of guy is sitting at the bar. If I have some tension going on, I will be like, listen, how are your hands? I don't want a drink. Give me a massage. I'll let some creepy ass guy touch my shoulders and massage me if he's good enough. That's where I am right now. I need to get the tension out. Okay. So she's like, you'll let him. I go, I don't care. Just as long as he stays at my neck and my shoulders, it'll be, we're good. But
we're good. Rent a guy. There you go.
Yeah, so, I'll be happy at the end.
Well, you know what? A lot of people, with the massages and stuff like that, just in general, I don't do that too often, but I should. When I got one done, when I got a massage done a few years back, and they looked at me, they said, your left side is like a fucking rock.
Do you hold your microphone with your right? That makes sense.
Yeah. So it made a lot of sense. A lot of things that they were saying. So try to get those massages when you can. I do believe.
Yeah, even from the creepy guy at the bar. Like, really, I'm not kidding. I've had it done before. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Right. Exactly. What the shit? Now, here's something we were talking about, Carol, about the bars and the lemons and being a bartender.
Yeah.
California law will require bars to offer drink lids, to help prevent spiking. Why don't they do that? I think that's a great idea. You put a lid over your drink. They don't do that. No. Do they? No, I've never seen it done at any bar.
I've never seen it.
But California is going to do this.
Good idea.
As of July 1st, California bars and nightclubs must offer the drink lids to customers upon request under the new law. The goal is to reduce drink tampering in nightlife settings. The bill requires drug test kits and warning signs in venue. The program runs through January 2027. They're going to try it for 3 years and aims to make bars safer with a simple protective step. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, actually. Why not? I mean, why not? It's going to be a lot harder for somebody to take a lid off, put something in your drink. It's going to be more noticeable. You can't just walk by and pop it in. You know what I mean? Look at Boyd. There's some fetish, Carol. It's not a fetish. I just like massages. If I wanted to stick my foot in their mouth, that's a fetish. Okay. Listen. I want to stick my foot up people's ass. call that a fetish.
That's a completely different story. That's a completely different story.
Totally different.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. But if they have the coffee, would you recommend a lid like the coffee lid where it's got the hole where you can still drink it? Or a lid or a lid just to put on there and then move it when you're about to take the drink?
Yeah, either way, people are gonna be like, oh, that looks weird, or you shouldn't leave your drink by itself. Listen, don't leave it alone. Hold it in your hand, keep it in front of you. And don't go to the bathroom. Don't leave it even when your friends are there, because your friends are doing their own thing. They're having a good time drinking. No one's paying attention. I take my drink with me to the bathroom. Right. I take it with me if I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to leave it at the bar. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Or dancing,
That's what people should do. It makes a lot of sense. We're talking about stuff that's in food and talking about recall shit. Look at this. Taco Bell is being sued in years. But Taco Bell is sued over its beef being only 30% actual beef. I mean, I don't know what else is in that shit. I don't taste beef. If I remember last time I had Taco Bell, I think it's just when you're drunk, you drive to the drive-thru and get Taco Bell. That's the only reason why you should be eating this shit. Only 30.
It's like mush.
35% is actual beef, right, Carol?
I feel like I recall. 35%. Yeah, I feel like I recall a sign, unless this was something that was a rumor that went around years ago. I can honestly say I don't remember seeing the sign, but it was a Taco Bell and it said something like grade F meat, edible but not recommended. That stuck in my head. So I don't know if I saw it, if it was a rumor, if I read it, but this was many years ago. What's grade F meat? Was that like feet? What's in there? What's in there? What the fuck is it? Fungus? What's in there? I can't. I've eaten it. Don't get me wrong. But not a good idea.
It makes you wonder what's inside this shit the Americans are eating. Like I remember when they had McDonald's had the McRib. It looked like the McShit. I mean, and people will buy it. Let's give it to the Americans. They will buy it. They will buy it. Buy it. It's just that. I don't know. Let's see. Boozy weekend. Study finds 85% of spontaneous Vegas trips start with, hey, let's go. So 85, it's not like it's planned. They say, hey, let's just go. And they make a trip and they go to Las Vegas. No reason for me. In my opinion, there's no reason for it no more. The shows are not the same anymore, unless you're a big gambler. But that's it. I mean, you go to these bars, these disco bars. Oh, it's the same fucking song all night. And then they bring you that table service, where they bring you the booze.
Oh, the bottle, yeah.
It's a bottle of vodka. A bottle of vodka that you can probably get for $20 It's like $300. Yep. And they put it there. Oh, we're cool. We're cool. We're sitting around here. Like, what? What is it, this shit? They don't even change the song. It's the same thing. It drives me crazy. I don't know. Creepy psychotics. Are you ready, Carol? Creepy. Okay, here you go. Your brain. Wait a minute. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we?
I can hear you.
Okay, your brain can sense someone is staring at you, even if you're asleep. Did you know that?
Ooh, no. That is creepy. Your brain.
I did not know that.
I wonder if that's when you wake up in the middle of the night sometimes or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. It's good. At least one thought of pushing someone off a high place. It's called the call of the void.
Oh, boy.
Many times I'm going to push people off. Many times.
Oh, my God.
Many times.
Listen, I wanted to kick somebody downstairs once. It was so bad. Like it was in my head. It was an older woman. Listen, I swear to God, I swear to God. But I knew
An
her.
older woman.
Listen, but there's a history a little bit. Listen, I went to talk to my priest. I was in my 20s. I went to talk to my priest because I had just a thought. And I went and talked to him. I was crying. What's wrong with me? And he said, honey, that's normal as long as you don't act on it. That's what Father Byron looked at me and zoomed in. As long as you don't act on it. That was it. It freaked me out.
As long as you don't
What's that
act on
called?
it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the call of a VOLD, void? No, void.
I don't know. I'm looking that up because I'm still just disturbed by that.
Most people have at least one thought of pushing someone off a high place. It's called the call of VOLD.
Okay.
Vold?
I don't know, but I'm going to look it up.
There you go. All right. Okay. Number 3, if you imagine conversation with someone, your brain reacts as if it's really happened. I swear I sleep sometimes, I dream of some stuff, and when I wake up the next day, it happens.
Yes.
That's pretty weird shit. It could be just like, dropping the pen down the stairs or something, or whatever. You know what I mean? It makes some sense here. How about number 4? The mind often creates false memories The mind often creates false memories that feel 100% real.
Wow. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. It may protect you. It may be protecting you from the truth.
It does.
Oh, that's okay. Go ahead.
Well, it said your subconscious notices red flags before your conscious mind does.
Okay.
That's it. That's interesting. Smiling, even when fake, can trick your brain into feeling happy.
I believe that.
I believe that too. And then the human brain can stay active for minutes after the body dies. And if you aren't following us, you'll never meet again. Interesting facts here at Ocean's Pit, and there's more we can talk about. John, how you soy? What's inside Taco Bell?
Taco Bell. Probably talking about Taco Bell. Probably
35% of it is actual meat. Interesting stuff, right, folks? Okay, so we got to roll, folks. But before we do that, I'm not even going to try to bring that up because it's all screwed up now. Jack Vanna Landscaping, they do everything you need for landscaping. So give Tommy a call at 822-5266, and we're having some problems with the computer here, folks. Bank. Call Wayne and Craig at 630-890-1213 and book them through Calendly. They can help you becoming your own bank. And I think every time I push something now, they're very well with me here today, folks. All right, a couple things before we do go. Next Thursday we'll be at next Wednesday, Miller Park. Next Thursday is Positano's in Wheaton, the new Positano's. Next Saturday, Taverna on Division outside patio, December. The 30th, again, back at Rosario's. 31st, Ocean's Rat Pack is going to be a Darien concert in the park. And Darien, which is right there near Downers Grove, on smaller southern part down that way. And then everybody asked me when you're back to Lake Geneva. It's going to happen, folks. The big event happens at Mars, Lake Geneva, Lake Como, Saturday, August 23rd. It's going to be ballistic. It's going to be crazy because it gets crazier and crazier every year. Happy birthday to Michael Douglas, actor, 80 years old. Chicago Cub Andre Dawson, a former Chicago Cub, celebrating a birthday. Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons celebrates a birthday. Pierce Bronson, 007, 72 years old. Joe Dorita, one of the last Three Stooges, celebrating a birthday. Michael Splatro, Kathy, if you're out there, Michael up in heaven, God bless. Robert Downey Jr., Eric Carr, former drummer of Kiss, who died years ago. Celebrate.
I think you're frozen again. I think he's frozen again. Tony, are you frozen again? Is he frozen again? Yeah, he's frozen. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to sign off because when he comes, or maybe he's not going to come back. So I don't know. Be kind, everybody. Right. And remember, if you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. Right. That's what he says. I could go on for an hour and talk about everything that's going on, but have a good day. I'll see you back on Toxic Thursday, even though Tuesdays are toxic too in my life. And tomorrow, Tony will be back at noon, right? Unfiltered, from the heart, little show about big things. Thanks to all our sponsors. And have a good day. Oh, I was just saying goodbye. I was just signing off.
Saying goodbye too at the
I was just signing off.
See this anyway, Carol. Thanks for today, and I'm sorry it is today, folks. So me and Carol say goodbye. Carol will be back with us on Toxic Thursday, and I'll be back tomorrow.